Okay,
am I coming in good? Like, am I good?
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Am I coming in hot?
Talk to me.
Yup.
I've been
yeah.
pimping since '86.
Welcome to Views from the Floor podcast. This is Nico.
Just cuz.
Yo, it's Taz.
And we here, man, another week. I know we've been going a couple weeks. But
we
you
back.
know, we back.
We can't stay away from these hot mics.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Apparently some of us needed it.
Yes.
So
It's therapeutic.
yeah, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? This is what this pod was created for.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To vent about shit, or maybe not vent on
the mic.
air, but just vent to your homies. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah. Don't bet all your shit on is.
Yeah, because you can get in trouble. But anyway, how was y'all last couple of weeks, man, fellas?
It's been good.
It's been good. Little man had surgery on Wednesday.
How's he doing, man?
He's good. They put tubes and he got his adenoids taken out. So we just trying to get this congestion he has under control so he can sleep a lot peacefuler.
Yeah.
So yeah. But other than that though, man, you know, work as usual, daddy duties, husband duties. The same old rigmarole.
Yeah. What about you, Baldy?
It's good. Now you talk about adults. I got to get my
It's
my
also
tonsils and my uvula trimmed.
dude. I'm talking, man. That recovery is worse.
He said that shit gonna be painful.
It is. That the tonsil part is gonna kill you.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
The uvula part,
You
I don't
can't
know
even
about
eat
that.
ice cream because it's against your religion, dude.
Who gives you religion?
Frozen yogurt.
Who religion?
You know what I mean? Monkey can't eat ice cream.
Shit.
It's like
I ain't
one of the
wanna-
first laws
Y'all
in the
made
book.
that shit up. We can't eat the pork.
Pork ice
Shit,
cream.
I'm eating for. I ain't read that part. Fuck that. I'm eating ice cream.
Hey man, I know. I'm gonna tell you this though. I ain't never seen a Muslim eat vanilla ice cream though. Nah,
You
nah.
will,
Think about
nigga.
it. Nah.
I'm gonna say this too. The elephant in the room. Since his ass already said it, I'm bald now. I cut that shit off.
They gonna see it, dog.
Yeah.
Nigga, Nicole came in here and she gave Jay like a triple take. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck going on?
Yeah, the headline was going, baby. It was time.
Oh man,
It was
let's
time.
see. So
That's hilarious.
I think hairline. That's either your mama's daddy. I can't remember if it's paternal or
I
maternal.
know
It's
it.
one of them.
It's maternal.
Maternal,
The
so
hair
yeah,
comes
yeah,
from
They
your
said
mom.
that shit is from my daddy.
It's-
That nigga ain't got no hair. None of my brothers got no hair. Nobody
Well,
on that
it's-
side got hair.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's-
All y'all are bald.
Yeah, I was the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
And they were not happy about that shit.
Oh, my grandpa's had hair, so I'm good.
They was
I'm
living
so good.
vicariously through me. My dad was not happy about that shit. Like, you
Dang,
cut
got
your
you
shit
too.
off.
You was the last one standing.
I just think you trying to copycat niggas. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Or
nigga.
you just want your kufi to fit right.
No, nigga.
No?
It was time. Nigga, you know when you go, cut your hair, you see that bald spot back there? And that shit start getting thinner
Hey,
and
man.
thinner. I say, it's time, bro.
I pray my hair don't recede, bro. That's why I stopped wearing hats a long time. I know I got a hat on right now,
Yeah.
but like
All
I
the
used to
time?
wear a hat
Bro.
all the time.
Go in my closet. If you pull my clothes back, it's hats. Like just a thing of hats, and I ain't worn half of them.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
I can't wear them.
Yeah, I work construction, so like I wore a hat at work, get off work,
Wear a hat.
shower and shit, go out, put a hat on. Like put a hat on. You don't need one, you just fucking did it.
Push your forehead back.
But yeah, man, my week's been alright. FIFA Day was Friday.
Ah,
You
people
know
did
what I
come
mean?
out.
Hell yeah. Got it on I got it on PC this time now.
Ah.
Reason being, because now, which is stupid, but it was stupid that in the previous versions, PC was old gen.
It's next gen on this one.
It's now this one is next gen. You can tell like everything is like way different. But
I got a
Yeah, that's
question.
pretty cool.
So Carter got a PS4 for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
The game won't go in the little.
That's
little
weird.
Slot. I know. Like I put the game. Somebody bought a Madden. I put it in. It just sat there, and I kept forcing it in. And I had to go get some pliers to get it out because it wouldn't go all the way in.
I'll have to look at it
Yeah,
one
I'm
day.
gonna troubleshoot some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to crack it open.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's been all right. Fucking
Ted Lasso's on this game.
yes, and that's
That's
what I was telling him.
crazy.
That's what I was
That's
telling him. He was
crazy.
like, "Get the fuck out of here." I was
Yes,
like,
I
"All
see
right."
the screen
He came,
stills.
That was like
he
exact.
came
That's
saying
exactly
that.
what I said.
I was like, "Watch this." I like,
Yeah.
I like sold the player on there, and then he comes walking out. I was like, "Look, like, look, it's him, the whole team. Danny Rojas is in it. You know what I mean? everybody from the show
That's crazy.
is pretty much in it. Well, the player wise, not
I like that they're doing that with a lot of the games now. Like J. Cole's in 2K.
2K, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's in Madden.
But like
Probably nobody.
2K, they've been trying to put other people in the game a long time. Because I don't know if you remember, but when Blacktop was a thing, you could play with like Snoop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was a bunch of different characters. Even like Kendrick Lamar was in it one time. So it's like they've been trying to do it, but now like I mean, it makes no sense not to do it. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
facts.
you got all these people music in it, and all these people show up at the games. Or like, what was it, 2K13 when they started showing celebrities in the stands?
Yeah.
It's like you've been trying to do it. Scan them in there. Let them like
It's a cultural game now.
you know what I mean. Like let them play. Let them be playable. Screw it, because it's like most people when they playing these games, it's all a fantasy anyway.
Yeah.
So just let them do whatever the hell they want to. If they want J. Cole on the Lakers, make him whatever his rating is. Let him put him in there. People gonna mod it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
He's gonna be MVP by the end of this story.
yeah, like no matter, man. I watch enough fan channels to understand people don't give a shit. Like they care about how the game is, but at the same time they like just give me the game with improvements and then let me make the game how I want to make it.
I agree.
One of my greatest accomplishments in NBA 2K, I'll never forget this shit. I made Lance Stevenson the MVP of the motherfucking league. It was my greatest accomplishment. Knew this shit was never gonna happen.
Mine was making Bismack Biyombo like a god. I don't know why I love Bismack Biyombo so much. Maybe because his name is cool. Maybe because he's African.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe because he a little sinner.
It's a win
But
for the
just-
ancestors.
Yeah, right.
Right.
All right, man. Let's get into it because it seems like it's a lot here. Where do you want to start with first? Do you want to start with Nia Long getting cheated on? Do you want to start with AB showing his penis to the white people in the pool?
Come on, man. This man. This nigga.
Context is key.
Context is key.
Well, all right. We'll talk about Nia Long getting cheated on and how she deserved it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Calm down. But you introduced this topic because I really don't care.
So, report came out that Ime Udoka, who is the current coach of the Boston Celtics,
Led him to a championship rookie
led
year.
him to the championship, which they unfortunately lost. But that's neither here nor there. But first season, that's a big accomplishment. So report came out that he had consensual relations with someone, a part of the staff of the Boston Celtics. So they suspended him for the season. Initially, they just said suspended him. They didn't say how long. And the next day, a report came out they were going to suspend him for the whole entire year.
Yeah.
So, of course, he's not married to her. They're engaged to
Nia Long?
To Nia Long.
Okay.
So,
And they got a kid together and shit.
I think so.
Yeah, like a 7-year-old.
That
Yeah.
nigga got trust issues, but we can go.
But man, Nia Long is like a cultural goddess.
Here we go.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
Cultural goddess. So, guys, like when you first heard it, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
This nigga stupid as shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the first thing. And then I'm thinking like she's a human. We don't also know what goes on
That's
in
a fact.
everyday
That's a fact.
situation.
That's a fact.
However,
Leave this nigga alone.
Not even that. As the story gets deeper and juicier. It's
Yes.
Like, there's one thing to cheat. There's another thing to be a wild ass nigga.
Yeah, because some stuff came out, was like, yo.
And then it's more shit.
It's
that
coming
niggas
out.
is saying, like, I can't support him because I found out more information that will come out.
Yeah, he did some.
It's like, there's more than what you already
Nigga had some misogynistic stuff going on,
that
too.
nigga, bro, you fucking off on a person who booking her flights and all this, getting confirmations from her. Oh, okay, are you gonna be there at 7:15 today? All types of shit. You a wild boy.
So has it come out who it is yet?
They're not going to release her name, even though it's consensual and she's a part of the staff.
Oh,
so technically,
she will get murdered. Listen, all right. So here's the thing about
I
Boston
think
fans.
it's higher up than what we.
it's probably the wife of the VP. I ain't gonna lie.
It has to be.
Dog,
It's gotta be.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's somebody so high up
It's high.
because they trying to make it seem like
Because I'm thinking it's Brad Stevens' wife.
Bro,
I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her though.
I look
don't
my
think
ass
so.
up. I said, look, I ain't.
Nah, it ain't her.
I think, bro, it's they try to make it seem like it's somebody below him. And the reason for the suspension is because you're in a higher position.
Right.
You're in a higher position. It could be, even though it was consensual.
Consensual.
Yeah. Even though it's consensual, doesn't really matter because it's not really consensual because you hold more power.
Yeah, in HR, that shit don't work. Like,
And that's what they was making it feel like. But from all the information that's came out, it feels like my man was fucking the dog shit out of the executive's wife,
Right.
or a owner, or somebody.
and they told him to stop, and then they was like, no.
This is way too good.
It's wild, because this is how I'm thinking. This is just me. If I done did some shit, right, and I know it's coming out, baby, let's have a conversation. I need you to know. Look, we gonna go in here. I'm go put this Vaseline on my face because I know you're gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna tell you everything that I've done because it's going to come out. I don't want you to be blindsided.
Disclose before you get exposed.
So what's even more nuts is 2 weeks before it came out, he moves Nia Long and a kid to Boston.
Yeah.
So my thing is this, man. They are making it seem like one article came out said he was making crude remarks. Which, what the fuck is that? Was he just talking nasty to these women? But it was consensual. Like, if it was consensual and they was talking nasty to each other.
I mean, that's not crude. That's foreplay.
Okay. So then, right? Then it's like, all right. Again, it's all consensual.
All right, though, that's foreplay, right?
Yes and no. Because in the eyes of business, that shit ain't
This
consensual.
is where I was going with it. So, like, you hear Matt Barnes come out and go, he made a post defending him, and then he deleted it, and he's like, man, I know exactly what happened, and it's bad. I had to delete it, and I had to say sorry and all this shit like that. And I'm going, if it's that bad, how bad is it truly for him just to get a suspension?
Right.
Because now it's making it feel like
You should have fired
he a
him.
nasty nigga and he should be fired.
Like, for
because if it comes out that he's
No.
a nasty nigga,
But did you hear the conversations that most other people have said afterwards? They said they'll be shocked if he keeps his job.
Right.
That's why I'm like,
This is why I'm thinking it's got to be VP.
It got to be deep, bro.
I get it. I get, because even Matt Barnes said it again. He doubled down and was like, I'll be surprised if he keep his job. My thing is, why would you go through the trouble of suspending somebody and then go, you know what?
We're going to fire you.
I'm going to fire you. Because then the article came out, well, if he wants to go and pursue another head coaching job, he can, and we're not going to stop him. So If that's the
They
case,
just want that
Because
shit
it's the
off
Boston
their hands.
Celtics that are suspending
Fine.
them. It's not the league.
right? It's the league has not stepped in. The
No.
league has not said anything. This is the internal thing that makes me think that he was fucking the dog shit out of her owner's wife, got her pregnant,
Or the owner's daughter.
Something.
or whoever. It was somebody so important to the Boston organization that they gotta let him go.
Because
They don't want to let him go because it just seems like infidelity.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be a big deal.
absolutely, because the thing for me is like, okay, he cheated, whatever. If it ain't no wild shit, it's a personal matter that should have been handled personally. But then
Right.
now you start getting into anything in the workplace is going to be shaky ground.
Yeah.
Like just understanding how HR works.
Yeah.
I understand the suspension just on that alone because
Yeah, I get
it
it.
can cover them just in case a lawsuit comes.
Right, I get it.
So I get that part. But the more that's starting to come out, first of all, then it goes from that person to multiple women and all this shit. Like the more you start hearing, it's like, ooh, we'll see.
Yeah, I heard them. I heard the alleged multiple women thing, but it's like if that was the case, you would fire this nigga. It's not a
real.
suspension.
I don't know because then there's a lot of other factors into that. Because when race plays a factor, now you gotta hold back because you gotta understand they can't do but so much. Especially in this climate,
Yeah,
he's a black head coach. You gotta tread lightly with that.
yeah, but if you,
You in the wrong. You in the wrong.
but that's the
Cheating
thing
is
though.
cheating, but it depends on how they
But
see it.
but that's the thing though.
It's so
If they
much
have
variables
rules,
into this.
if they
Right.
have rules and stuff in the organization that
Which they
say
do.
you can't fraternize and all that stuff,
Right.
which is like that in so many corporate arenas in the world, then that's an automatic termination. So my thing is
Not necessarily.
probably you. I mean, you know more about it than I do.
They probably don't have. They probably don't have a process that says like direct termination.
Right.
It just says things are going to happen, like suspension without pay or something
Yeah.
like that. You know, never know. It just depends on what they have, how they have it written.
And then I heard that it's not a suspension without pay. It's like half of his shit is cut.
salary. Yeah.
I don't know. All
Why
of
we
it is
did?
all of it is mad weird, fam. All of it is mad weird. That's what I'm saying.
It kind
If
of sounds like somebody covering their ass besides
So
him.
I got a question though. So
Right.
so since this is an organizational thing, you know, and his name's out there, should the other people involved name be out there too?
No.
No. Okay.
And the only reason why I say no is because, again, the organization is covering their ass.
Yeah.
Because that person, if they're in a position lower than his, has a right to sue. They can say, "Oh, I felt like I had to do this
Because
to keep
he's
my
like,
job."
I got you. Yeah.
So then, if that happens and then her name gets out, she's definitely going to sue,
Okay.
and they're going to have to settle.
all I know about
It's gonna
Boston.
come out, though.
All
It's
I know
gonna-
about
gonna
Boston fans is if this lady name come out and it come out that what he did wasn't that bad, she might kill herself from just people
Yeah.
talking crazy about her.
I agree.
Because Boston's a
'Cause
horrible place.
It's
my
a
God.
terrible
It's
place.
Terrible. That in Philly?
But
Wow.
Boston, they only like a nigga if he can do something for him.
Right. No, absolutely. 100%. If you can't do nothing for me,
No, we don't like you. I'm sorry.
nah, fam. Shit, they damn near want to call Tom Brady a nigga because he won a Super Bowl somewhere else.
They probably called him one.
It's just nuts. It's nuts that the most racist place in America ain't in the South at all. The South think they got this racism shit on lock. Go to Boston.
Only place that might have Boston be is Mississippi. That's it.
You might be right
It might
about
be
that.
Mississippi then Boston, and that's a fucking horrible company to be in.
I agree.
Absolutely. 100%. Oh, yeah. Fuck Brett Favre, by the way. I just want to reiterate it
Reiterate
just
that.
in case y'all forgot.
Hey, ESPN, y'all some scumbags. It took y'all a long period of time to even talk about that, Joe.
All right.
Soon as
Talk about
Mike Vick killed one dog, y'all niggas was all over that.
All right, so
And
I
they've been
do
cheating since the beginning of time. They've been covering this shit
understand.
more than Brett Favre.
I do understand why they haven't talked about it as much. It's a bullshit reason and it's a scapegoat reason, but I get it. I don't know if y'all saw Swagoo talking on the pivot.
I didn't.
Swagoo is Marcus Spears for people that don't know.
LSU alum. Hey.
Works for ESPN. Did they win Saturday? LSU?
Against Auburn?
Yeah.
I don't even know, man. I really didn't pay attention to. Only game I paid attention to was Clemson and NC State.
Yeah.
And then Washington got shellacked by UCLA. That was a good
UCLA cooking, bro.
Oof.
Anyway, he was talking about, listen, we gotta understand something. When Mike Vick did what he did, Jameis Winston did what he did, it's in the middle of them playing.
That's true.
So they already getting covered.
Yeah.
So them picking them up in the cycle, in the news cycle, was like, I'm just telling you what the man said.
It's there. That makes sense.
I'm just telling you what the man said. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just telling you what the man said. He was like, it's in the middle of their career, especially Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Mike Vick was like, he was about to have the Nike shoes come out. They was about to do that whole Mike Vick experience shit, all of that.
I get it, but I mean,
And then that bombshell happened. So you're going to cover it crazy.
Yeah.
What Brett Favre did, he's been how long out the league?
Years.
He's damn near invisible now. So it really makes no sense. It makes no sense to cover it on a sports show just because he used to play ball.
Right.
That is more of a news cycle.
Right.
but
Like CNN, MSNBC.
I kind of get it, right?
It's almost like this is how they were saying. If the news picks it up and it gets popping,
There we go.
then it makes sense for sports shows to now talk
I
about.
heard it way more on the news than I heard about it on ESPN.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that's bullshit. I understand what he's saying.
I mean, it's not on him. That nigga,
No.
you know what I mean?
What he's saying is right. About
You know what I
saying
mean?
that I feel like they're not saying it because they don't want to cover it because he's Brett Favre. Like when OJ did, this shit was everywhere. And I understand it's a difference. It was murder. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the same excuse, right? He was a football player.
Yeah, but also again,
Also, and then this other thing that with these basketball players with this fraud thing, right? Y'all remember that couple? That shit was on the news.
that got picked up
That shit
too.
was on ESPN heavy, but it was mostly black players. It was on ESPN, so why ain't they covering this?
Bro, I agree 100%.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying,
telling.
that's bullshit.
I'm just telling you. I'm just a message.
I get it. I'm just saying.
Like you get it from that perspective, but at the same time, it's like, yo, fuck that.
Scapegoat.
Yeah, like fuck that, bro. He defrauded the poorest state, and not only the poorest state, but the poorest county, city in the country,
Yeah.
just so his daughter can have a better volleyball
And
facility.
she ain't even there no more. She took her ass to LSU with the quickness.
Yeah. So it's like it's no fault to her own. She ain't do nothing.
No.
But now there's probably all types of people fucking talking shit about her to her face.
Your daddy a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That shit. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about Brett Favre no more. Fuck the nigga. The nigga a piece of shit. But I still pick him over Aaron Rodgers, though. Just saying.
I can't be mad at you for saying that.
If
Because, I mean, like,
We
we idolize
talking
that
about
guy.
if I need that nigga to win. If I need to win, I'm gonna pick Brett Favre. I'm sorry.
Because he going to figure it out.
See,
Listen.
I'm about to say a funny joke. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's not sensitive.
the nigga a dope head, so he ain't gonna feel nothing. He just gonna go after it.
That's right.
Then Aaron Rodgers got too much bullshit going on with him. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is, fam. it's one nigga truly had the league in a chokehold, and the other nigga was just, you know, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, nice. Don't get me wrong.
Man, he's a really, really phenomenal quarterback.
Yeah. But anyway, going to another serious topic. Herm Edwards, man.
Yes.
Start talking about college football a little bit, but Herm Edwards is like, I mean, it feels like everybody would have wanted to be coached by this dude.
Oh, of course. Passionate about the game.
Long-time coach for the Jets, and then he was an analyst for a long time, and then he decided to go to Arizona State to coach. And the story came out. He got fired, a couple weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Got fired a couple weeks ago. I don't know what they expected Herm Edwards to do at Arizona State.
I mean,
like,
yeah, it's not a top tier package.
like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, as long as you win enough to go to bowl games,
which he did.
yeah, it should be good. Well, it came out that his coaches was pretty much giving opponents game plan stuff just so they can get him fired. And I need to know how y'all feel about that.
Well, nah, honestly, I just feel like that shit is like crazy.
It's nuts.
Like it's a like just Herm just gives me like fight a nigga in the parking lot vibes.
Right.
Like so,
right.
I feel like after he heard this, somebody had to see him. Like that's why. Like you didn't like him that much, then quit.
They literally fired this man in the end zone after they lost that game. Like literally.
Yeah.
They walked up to him and then, you know.
It's mad disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful. You ain't let this man he ain't catch the flight back. I don't even think.
Yeah. Nah, they had a picture of him just getting his own plane, flying commercial.
I would if I was him, I would take legal action.
I would too. Especially if you know for a fact that you got definitive proof that your coaches and the staff was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dog, like, come on now. He could make this a way bigger thing than it is right now.
Well, they were saying that Antonio Pierce, which played linebacker in the league for fucking forever, he was running the show down there. Like Herm was just letting Antonio Pierce run the show, and then he got out of there. He's in the NFL now, I believe. I want to say this right. I don't know. Y'all will fact check me, but anyway, yeah, and then after that, it was just like mutiny. Like this coach was like, "We got to get this nigga out of here." I don't know if it was like because he's just older, he's stuck in his ways.
Maybe it's the culture. Like something's wrong on that end.
Yeah,
something's wrong with the culture, but that's not how you handle it.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, he's a linebackers coach for the Raiders.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so he's back in the league. It's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of like I kind of feel bad for him, but I can also that's the weird part about this. I can also see Herm being Herm, being an old black man stuck in his ways.
Think about this.
You kiss my dick.
How? I mean, if for somebody to feel like they have to do that to get you out of there, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's like
something had to happen.
What was going on for them to do that, or was it just? Yeah, like are they truly?
All types of words.
Oh, he was.
Was he truly just a shitbag towards the end?
Somebody a spunk.
Oh, 100%. All I know is, I feel like Herm was digging into these niggas, pause, and they didn't like it. So they said, we got to get homie out of here. Got to get him out of here.
Gotta get him out of here. Yeah. It's all around bad, man. It's all around bad. Like, you really had to do that to that man to get him out of there. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, he'll have some other coaching opportunities come up.
I wouldn't even want it no more.
Maybe
Probably not.
I think he's done, bro.
He going back to
Why?
NBC.
He old. He got his money.
He going back to Fox, where NBC, where he came from. NBC? Yeah.
Oh, got his money. Go sit at
Oh
home.
yeah, I'm going to the house. I will call some games on some YouTube or something.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Go home. Be at home. I know he got grandchildren.
Yeah.
His grandchildren probably having kids now. That's an older nigga. Like, yo, fam, just go home.
But he probably one of them niggas, like, he been gone so long, his wife probably be like, get out of my face.
Hey, go greet the Walmart.
Yeah.
Go greet the Walmart.
Yeah. Now
bet
he
I
just
see
gonna
that
be at
nigga.
home just annoying her.
Bro, if Herm Edwards is a greeter at Walmart, it's over. This shit just went to the bottom.
I hope I see him.
That's so stuff, though.
Speaking about Wild, though, I don't know if y'all seen it. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yesterday or this
my
morning.
God.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. And explain to me why I see Antonio Brown's ass in some white woman's face in the pool.
Like he says she pulled the trunks off. But this is my whole thing. Nigga, you are in the pool like this. Like this. In front of everybody. Like, dude, there has to be a point where logic sets in.
Yeah, like
It don't.
like something.
That would
And
AB.
then-
That would AB.
His explanation is like, he takes no credit for none of this shit. It's her fault, and it's the NFL. The NFL ain't got shit to do with this. It's the NFL.
I'm gonna-
everybody's
It's
agenda.
Vontez Burfict's fault.
Yo,
Oh
that's what
my
I was about to bring
God.
up. That hit by Vontez
Knocked all his
did
sense
him crazy because somebody put up an interview before he did before the hit, and then you just go to any video after the hit. The man got CTE.
out. Something, dog.
Yo,
It's sad.
Yo, he gone, fam. Like it's over.
Bro,
It's over, fam.
it's literally like watching somebody be a caricature of themselves.
Yes.
It's like, nigga, if you like it, I love it, nigga. Because I don't understand.
And what's nuts about him is, right? He is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And what's even more crazy, I seen somebody go, how they treated T.O. is how they should treat Antonio Brown. Like, T.O. should have never got the treatment that he got. Them niggas thought T.O. was the wildest nigga on the planet Earth.
Bro,
AB made that nigga look docile. I'm sorry.
They make him look like he's a god. Like,
AB ain't getting in for about 10 years after with his first initial ballot. He gonna have to do a lot of ass kissing. Cause if they ain't let Ocho in, or for one incident, they ain't letting this nigga in for a while.
I don't think. I think how he left last year is the reason why he don't get in the Hall of Fame. I don't think it's happening.
I think like with Chad, I think they gonna get in when they're very old. On the like that other committee. They gonna get in old.
Which is nuts because if anybody should be in the Hall of Fame just off of playing career, it's that nigga. Like, this nigga is so fucking good at playing football. It is unreal.
Absolutely.
And I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I don't even think with committee it's gonna happen. It's gonna be when we die. When we die,
They gonna wait.
they're gonna be like, all right, let's give it to him.
They gonna wait until that nigga old, that CTE kicking his ass. He can't even talk. His grandkids got to talk for him. They gonna wait till then.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let that nigga up on that podium.
Nah, fam. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. I just don't see it. And it's crazy because, like I said, if anybody should be in the Hall of Fame, it's Antonio Brown. But it's not gonna happen because they're gonna do him like Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling retired, nigga should have been second, third ballot. He got in on, I believe, the 10th because of the shit he started sprouting after he got in. You can't piss off people that's gonna vote you in. You can't. It's just wild, fam. I don't get it. But I guess it seems right that, you know, me and him and Kanye is boys.
Them niggas,
That nigga got CTE too,
they got
fam.
the same brain.
Got to. I don't know what Kanye was doing. I guess just all the damn frequencies hitting his head at one time.
That nigga ain't taking his medicine. That's what the fuck wrong with him.
Hey, man. God bless him. But that shit was just wild as hell. It's just like, yo, like,
Bro.
yo, fam, what you do? And then he's in Dubai. And you know they laws is crazy.
Yeah.
Just wow. Like if they gonna put your black ass under the jail.
Under. It be wild, man.
It just was wild to me because looking at his response was just like, okay, I get it. She was with you. She took him off. Whatever. But my boy,
You made the decision to.
you made a decision. Y'all was in there fucking around playing whatever. But dude, you threw her ass under the whole bus. You took no credit for this.
None whatsoever.
That's his MO, man. What are we to do? It's crazy, man. Go get help, dog. It's okay to get help.
I mean, if you don't think there's a problem, where you gonna get help?
That's true. Touche.
It's everybody else, nigga. that
Touche. You ain't gotta yell at me no more. I get it. I don't need help.
I'm not yelling at you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta lower your voice.
Yeah, you gotta let them know. I'm tired of these niggas, bro. This mental health shit ain't no joke.
It's true.
It's not.
But to most people, it is, man. Most people, it is because you can't see it. But you can see it. You know what I mean? Like, it's people say it's not a physical thing, but it truly is a physical thing. You can see, like, one day somebody starts acting crazy, and then the next day they're just fine.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
I mean, where the mind goes, the body follows.
If you around somebody long enough to know, all right, man, something's going on. What's
And
up?
then, like with people like Kanye West, you can see patterns.
Yeah.
Like even being from the outside, you can see when he takes his medicine and when he doesn't. Because that interview was like 6 minutes. You can obviously see he took his medicine. It's like if you see for stuff like that, you have to be medicated. Then you spewing bullshit all the other time. I think there's a correlation there where you understand that there's a problem, but you just don't want to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, go get help, dog. You ain't never gonna see this, but go get help. What else we got?
Tua.
Oh hell. Speaking about CTE, nigga, the amount of gang signs Tua was throwing up when he got hit is nuts. I'm sorry. Is that too soon? Too soon?
He did it for the homies in Hawaii.
The Samoan Nation,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah,
What's
nah.
up?
Nah, all seriousness, no. Thursday.
Ooh.
I'm not even going to pronounce his last name.
Tonga Valor.
There you go. Tua Tagovailoa.
His goddamn name is Tua.
Tua. Tonga Valor.
Is his brother still in Maryland?
No, he No, wait, yeah,
He's in Maryland, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Maryland, yeah, because he transferred from Alabama, yeah.
Yeah.
Talia.
So, yeah. So, Tua, quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. He played Sunday.
Yeah.
D lineman pushed him. He kind of fell backwards, slams his head on the ground. He gets up. He kind of stumbles a little bit, shakes his head, takes about 4 or 5 steps, falls to the ground. Goes through concussion protocol. Let him back in the game. He finished the game.
They win the game.
He win the game, sure. All week, they were talking about, oh, he got a back thing. He got a back thing. So, they play Thursday. 4 days later, wound up getting sacked. Wound up slamming his head on the ground again
Woo.
so hard. His arms locked up, hands lock up,
Yeah, his fingers.
and was
just,
laying there for 10 minutes. Like, just laying there. It was a very scary thing to see. Like, it
scary.
was nuts to see.
To see it in real time was like, oh my God, what just happened?
Yeah. Do y'all feel like after what happened Sunday, he should have been playing Thursday?
No. As we see that.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
I think he was concussed Sunday.
He was.
Yeah.
The stumble, you can't tell me that was off of a back injury, which they said it was. Like a slight back injury.
You can't be playing with people's lives,
Like,
man.
bro, this man literally got up, shook his head, and you could literally look in his eyes and tell he was kind of concussed. He shook his head, took a couple steps, stumbled, gets back up, shakes it off, kills again, then just completely collapses on all fours.
I'm gonna let you people know the people that feel like football players are gladiators and they are warriors and all that shit. They are not. They're not gangsters. They're not war heroes. They are football players. They play a child's game.
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than next man up type shit.
Yeah.
It's bigger than, because that's even coach's explanation behind all this shit. It's just like how he's going about everything. It's just like, yo, he really don't give a damn about. You don't really give a damn about Tua. I need this win.
Right.
I'm a rookie coach. I need to do whatever I need to do to get this win.
Right.
Because it's going to help me out. It's going to help the organization out. And you got to be available.
Best
And
ability
that's
available.
wild as hell. Wild as hell to me. That's how it feels.
No, because when he was up there really giving the press about Tua's update on Tua,
Yeah.
like it literally sounded like, I'm not gonna say it didn't sound like he well, it did sound like he didn't care.
It did sound like he did.
He just sounded like, yeah, okay, yeah, he's good. We're behind him and da 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 da. But like, dog, it was literally like, I gotta answer this question again.
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's talk about something else. Like, literally, that's how it came off. It came off all nonchalant. Just, he's gonna be all right. My hopes and prayers are with him. Da 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 da.
It might have also just been like a knee-jerk reaction to probably getting chewed the fuck out.
Yeah.
The whole day prior to that and all of that, because you know he was getting it. Like, because they got it's all a trickle down effect.
Yeah.
It's like everybody, from the owner down.
Because the doctor that was on point with them got fired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like yesterday. Got fired yesterday. Saying
Yep.
that his evaluation was just completely wrong.
Yeah.
So we see that effect. I think that's more of a PR stunt right there.
Absolutely. Somebody had to take
Somebody had to take the fall.
Somebody had to take a
Somebody
fall.
had to take the fall.
And it gonna be a coach.
No.
I mean, because also you got to think about, like, I was watching, it's a couple years back, like the Rodney P and his wife show.
Yeah.
And he had a brain scan because he was real close with Junior Seau.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So he went and got a brain scan, and he clearly had CTE. Like, you can see the difference between his brain and like a regular student's brain. And he was like, if he could do it again, he would. Like, he wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's most people's mindset, coach and player.
Yeah.
They wouldn't change anything. Like, Tua knew he had a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they asked him about it, he was like, oh, we good to go. I'm ready to
Right.
play.
Because in his mind is,
Yeah.
I got Teddy Bridgewater sitting right here.
Yeah, he got somebody behind
I
him.
already was
Yeah,
out
but
the year before. I was already out.
But that's the thing about sports that drives me insane.
It's always somebody in the hall waiting on you.
Yeah, but
But it doesn't necessarily. It's not necessarily true.
It's true.
But
We
even if it is
understand
true,
that. We
but
understand
even if it is true, that doesn't change the fact that your health is more important.
right.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's like, fam, the starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins is Tua, whether he's hurt or not hurt.
We all know that.
Right.
But because everything in sports, especially American sports, it's always next man up.
The next
man
best
up,
shiny thing to come.
And when he come and he have a good run, you got to sit down.
right,
Even though, hey, I just literally sacrificed my life for the team.
right,
I deserve at least another shot.
right.
No.
No.
Fuck out of here.
Because think about it, like we don't even know if this man is gonna step back on the field for the rest of the year. We don't even know yet,
Or ever.
or ever. Exactly. So we don't know the extent to the damage.
Boom. Taz got first-hand knowledge of this. Peyton started having neck issues.
Yep.
Went overseas, got to correct it. What they do? Hey, man, gotta let you go.
We tanked for a year, and then Andrew Luck.
Of course, you got Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
There's something else I'm gonna say about this afterwards, but of course you get Andrew Luck, lucked up, and got Andrew Luck, right? Which it wasn't really luck. You knew he was coming out. He was a senior. Like
It was
he
a
was,
deliberate decision.
yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, yo, we gonna go get him. But Peyton wound up going to Denver. Of course, he was a little bit of a shell of himself. I guess,
Still
kind
got a
of,
ring.
but he still got a ring. Like he wound up still getting a ring.
Yeah.
Just threw him away, even though for all these years he has been the one constant.
Yeah.
But as soon as you're no good to me because you're damaged,
Throw you away.
you out of here.
And nigga, I got damaged getting y'all here.
Drew Brees.
Exactly.
Drew Brees. Man was in San Diego cooking.
Cooking.
With grease.
Got hurt. Well, before he got hurt, they drafted Phillip Rivers. They was already trying to get the nigga out of here.
Yeah.
Got hurt.
That nigga
Wound up easily getting him out of here. He go to Miami to try to sign with Nick Saban, but then they was like, nah, fam. So we gonna get Dante Culpepper because you hurt. Go to fucking New Orleans. The rest is history.
Win Super Bowl.
Like win a Super Bowl. Like got all these yards passing, all these touchdowns. Like
breaking all these records and shit.
Number 2 overall on all this. Come on now.
it's just weird. But I bring up the Colts to say this as I was watching them today. Reason why y'all ain't gonna be no good no more is because of how y'all treated Andrew Luck when he retired.
I guarantee it.
Y'all deserve every bit of.
We booed the mess out of that man.
Y'all deserve every bit of badness that comes y'all way.
I feel like we literally need to. I think it's gonna be bad juju until we do what? Bring him back and like literally, like give him a proper send off. Because the thing is, like I said on Twitter, I said to Carter, I said, as a fan, you're disappointed, but and as a true fan, you understood why he walked away. All I was crap. All I was crap. I'm sorry, that man was getting rocked. That man had how many injuries he sustained?
A bunch.
In 3 years.
So what's crazy is, right, if you think about Andrew Luck as a whole, his junior year, he didn't come out because of why. NFL's there.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying college. Like, I just want to be in
Let
college.
me get my engineer degree.
That decision right there already tells you, look, man, I play ball, but I ain't gonna play for so long.
Right.
Just like with what's my man who
Everything you do will fail.
oh man played for Florida State. He's
The Marlon Roll.
The man went, hey man, I'm a Rhodes Scholar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a year off of football, do this scholarship, and come back. I'm playing the league 10 years,
Good to go.
and then I'm gonna go do what I ultimately want to go do. He was like, nah, I don't think he really.
You talking neurosurgeon?
Yeah.
Yeah. He dropped to I think like 6th round because even though he was a first round talent,
First round.
dropped to the 6th round because they felt like football wasn't his priority. Of course, it's not his fucking priority, but he literally said, "You got 10 years in me, and then I'm out." Like,
First of
I'm
all,
out.
And the man's a neurosurgeon.
Yeah, like
Them
what the?
niggas' genes is ridiculous, nigga. That's Chad, Keyshawn, all of them cousins.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Then, just like what's my man, Josh Dobbs?
Yeah.
He's like a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Like he's a rocket scientist playing quarterback in the league. Like smart nigga. He looked like Charlie Villanueva.
He has that same,
Tell me you don't.
Yeah.
They cranium is the same. They gotta be related. Him, Charlie, Sam Cassell, they all in the same family. They all look like they play for the
Sammy
Rockets.
Cassell has hair. Well, has
But he
hair.
ugly as the fuck. That nigga look
Yeah,
like
nah.
the alien. The alien.
Charlie Villanueva and Josh Dobbs don't have hair. Because
Sure.
that
But they
genetic
all
whatever.
they all
Is that
grouped
alopecia?
in the same.
What is it?
No, it's a condition. I can't remember the name of it, but you don't grow hair. Like at all.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, they can't grow hair at all.
Like no
That's
eyebrows,
crazy.
no hair, nothing.
It's still weird to look at, fam.
That is.
Yeah, I think it's like a severe.
It's like a severe alopecia.
Man's look like a Ninja Turtle. That's
Oh
nuts.
my gosh. All right, we gotta put the pause
I
button
ain't
on
with
this
him.
one. Yes.
They with him. Y'all bring him to hell. Don't bring him. Don't cancel him.
No, it's not my fault. Nigga look like a Ninja Turtle, and he purposely do that.
Who purposely do that?
Oh, I don't know, nigga.
No, nigga, that's not purpose. That's his genes.
All right, we gonna move on.
That's genetic.
Anyway,
But yeah, with Tua though, like that man might never, ever
he might never touch a field again.
ever
Bro.
That
again.
nigga gonna be back.
2 concussions in 4 days.
He gonna be back next year.
I hope.
I hope so too.
I hope he come back this year and start cooking niggas. and then look at his coach every time and go kiss my dick. I'm out. You know what I mean?
Give me your API.
You gotta give him the AB.
That nigga low key got leverage now though.
He do.
Yeah.
Oh, he do.
Oh, you want me to do what?
Do what? Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I ain't doing shit the rest of the year.
you want me to sit on the bench? Yeah, all right.
I will write a manifesto about all this area that's out.
Manifesto, nigga. I'm coming in that bitch with a full body cast, nigga.
I will add
My
this
brain
out.
locking up, nigga.
My brain locking up his nuts. My brain locking up his nuts, man.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Fuck outta here.
Man, get well to it, man. We need to see you playing, dog.
Yeah, man.
Even though I don't give a fuck about Miami, but it's just like it's a bad situation. So now I want you to win. You know what I mean? Even though I kind of really don't like that nigga. If we keeping it a bean, like if I'm keeping it a bean, if I really start thinking about it, it's really fucked to it too. You know what I mean? Like it's a bad situation. It's a bad situation. I want you to get better. I want you to come
Absolutely.
back. My nigga Teddy the starter now. It's over. You know what I mean? Like it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you there. You try to get Jalen Hurts the fuck out of here. Look what he doing. Killing. Cooking.
They still undefeated?
Yeah. Like, yes, he's still undefeated. They've been trying to get rid of him since he drafted there.
That's facts.
All he been doing is doing a great job.
Yeah.
He was great at Alabama.
I'm never ever gonna comment on any Philadelphia or Boston team.
He was great at Alabama. He had a bad game. And then it was like, yeah, we gotta go to Tua because he saved your ass. Just for the next year, Tua getting fucking, it's just bad for him. And who comes in to save him? Jalen Hurts. Then they go, hey man, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. And then they try to make it seem like, oh, this is how you handle the situation. You sit, if you lose your job, you just stay there. And then you'll get another opportunity. And it's like, fam, this is a once in a lifetime thing. Like, this shit don't happen all the time. The nigga sat there for no reason. He could have been left. He could have been left, had 2 years at Oklahoma if he went. Well, not 2 years. He was going to sit behind Kyler. That was no, you know what I mean? Like, it was that, he was going to sit there. Maybe he went somewhere else, though. Maybe he went somewhere else and cooked. But the whole college football thinking of, hey man, you need to fight for your job because in the real world you fight for your job. No, I apply for a job, and if they want me, they hire me, and then I do my job.
All right.
Like, I do my job. They're not gonna get. They're not gonna steady.
That only
Constantly.
works in sales, bro. And that shit ain't even like that.
And it's like they're not constantly gonna be looking for somebody to fill my position, so I stay on my toes. Like that's not how this works.
Nah, nigga, we got HR laws and shit in place now.
Yeah, like this is
got
not
going
how this
on?
works. It's only sports. So when these coaches try to fill these players up with this bullshit, it's just like, yo, you know it's bullshit. You just don't want him to go to another school, cook, make you look bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, fuck to it, man. Get healthy though. You know what I mean?
Fuck you, but get better though.
Yeah.
That's a funny
Anyway.
ass statement.
That's all I got for today, fellas.
We got one more.
One more.
Oh yeah.
The Majorettes.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I don't know nothing about this. That's why I was
Okay.
ready to call it
Oh
quits.
God, I don't need to know the young lady's name. Hang on.
I don't know her name, but there was a young lady who started a majorette team at the University of Southern California,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of backlash.
She black?
She's a
She
black,
She black.
and they looked very good. You know what I'm saying? They was killing shit, and she went on to the Jennifer Hudson
Hudson
show,
show, yeah.
and they gave her big ups to HBCUs and
Time
all
out.
this.
Time out. Who show?
Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all gotta get the
She
fuck
like
out
new
of here.
Oprah now. You know.
Get the fuck out of here.
She can't act, so they had to give her ass something to do.
If it's somebody that you say fuck them, it is her. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, so you know, she done everything the right way.
Right.
You know, she got a lot of support, but it's also a lot of backlash,
Yeah,
especially from
her name is Princess Lang.
Princess Lang. It's a lot of
All right.
backlash, especially from HBCUs.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, "Oh, y'all not happy?" Like, "Oh no, baby, we know the game. We've been here before. We absolutely love what she's doing, but we can't help but know how this is going to go. When you create anything at a predominantly white institution, what's going to happen is that's not going to be black no more. Because once they graduate, it's going to be more people. Everybody want to be inclusive. But sometimes we got shit that's just for us. That's why we got this shit at that black ass school. Because even there can be white people on the majorette team in the black schools. But it's a black ass school. It's going to be 37 niggas on there. It's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, and the culture's still gonna be the culture.
And one white.
And she better do her 1-2s like everybody else.
Facts.
It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be like whitewash. But at a predominantly white institution, it's gonna be whitewash. And then the problem becomes when it still kind of resemble black shit,
Yeah.
but it ain't black. It ain't no niggas on the team.
Yeah.
That it's gonna start being a lot of like cultural appropriation. It's like everything that she wanted it to become, it's no longer that. So it's like, what was the point of doing it? I mean, I understand she wanted the experience, but if you want the experience, take your ass to a black school.
But what if they don't have? What if they don't have?
You
at a
can't
black
have it
school-
all.
What if they don't have at a black school that she want ultimately? What if it's her dream to go to Southern Cal? She got in, did it, and was like,
Okay.
hey, I think this is cool. I think it'd be. I feel like it is. I feel like it was no harm in her
There was no harm in her thought process.
doing it.
Right.
There's no problem.
Maybe if she would have talked to more people from HBCUs, she might have would have been like, you know what? Nah. But at the same time, it's like, why stop something that I can ultimately like do?
Because, all right, I understand.
I'm
the
just
logic.
asking.
I get it. I get it.
What's going on?
I get it, but this is it's like if you watch an HBC, like watch bands, all of these white bands, right, have stolen you look at, they don't even sound, now everybody, they're changing how their structure of their bands are because this is how the black bands sound.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
a lot of this shit is like, you can do that as much as you want to, but you're not gonna get the culture. It's not gonna change the culture.
so fuck it. Let them do it.
But listen, but if you take certain things like the majorette and shit like that, you bring it to the school, you water it down, then they start thinking like this is how it should be, and it's not. You gotta get this shit This is us, baby. This is our shit.
No, I get
And
it.
I
But
understand
I feel
it.
like she started it in the spirit of this
It don't
is
matter.
our shit.
It don't necessarily matter what your intentions are if it comes out to be what I told you it was gonna be.
But I also feel like the rage is coming from what could happen in the future.
No,
it's what happening now.
That's what will happen. Okay, it looks good now, but it's not about
What's to
history.
say-
History repeats itself over and over. It's going to happen. It's happening in other schools.
What's to say it don't stay black and then
It happened
when
at
it
Middle-
don't happen?
They
enough
tried
black-
this at Middle Tennessee State, and it's white as fuck.
And
So
they-
it's gonna happen.
What's to say it stays black and then one year they don't have enough black members and they go, you know what? We're gonna suspend it until we get enough blacks.
That
in.
won't happen because they're gonna sue. Them white people gonna sue the fuck out of
will.
University of Southern California. It's
Why?
a lose.
Inclusion.
Inclusion.
Just the whole inclusion and
Because,
you know,
baby,
equality thing.
at a black school, we include everybody. Y'all bring y'all. It's coming to the cookout. Everybody bring y'all ass, but our culture stays here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
the culture's here. You can try to whitewash it all you want to, but you gotta take that seasoning out because that seasoning don't fit here. If that seasoning don't fit in this pot, your ass got to go.
I feel you.
And it's the sentiment. It's like we got love for what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
But the reason why it kind of is crazy, like if you listen to her explanation, you wanted that, but you didn't want the black school experience. But you wanted the shit that came with coming to a black school.
Is she wrong for that?
No, you're not wrong for it. But the thing is, you have to understand that people have a right to be upset for it to be taken away because you want the culture, but you don't want everything that comes with it. Like everything that comes with going to a black school ain't good, baby.
Sure.
But-
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
I mean, she black, right?
you can be black.
So she is of the culture.
She is of the culture, but she ain't the problem.
And-
When you bring it to something that's it's a predominantly white institution.
Mhm.
So what's going to happen? It's not about. We ain't talking about this year. We not even talking about next year. You graduate,
No, I get it. That's what
So
I'm saying.
when-
You know what I mean? Suspend that thing until you get.
but you can't do it. If you could do that, then we wouldn't be having this
Yeah,
conversation.
because what's going to happen is, she's going to say, she could possibly go, well, this is a black culture thing. You at a predominantly white school, you can't say, I feel that this should stay predominantly black. Then they're gonna be like, well, here at USC, we don't discriminate. So
then say, I'm shutting the motherfucker
So
down.
like
I'm gonna shut this motherfucker
like
down.
Alpha was founded at a predominantly white institution, right? Founded at Cornell University, but it's a predominantly black fraternity. And back in those days, white people didn't give a fuck about being included in our shit. That's nigga shit. We don't care about that. But as time has progressed, right? It's in all type of universities, HBCUs everywhere, and there's a lot of white people and people of different ethnicities that are in historically black Greek order fraternities and sororities. However, the culture's still the culture. You can't change it because it's already ingrained into it. It's always going to be more of us and then it's going to be them. So when you think of like that type of stuff, it's totally different because they're trying to use that as an excuse. Like, what about fraternities, sororities? Nigga, that's two totally different things. You can't change that.
Yeah.
But this right here, I don't think it's a huge deal, right? But it's, for us, it is. I already know what's going to happen because it's what happens with everything else. You're going to just take it, and then it's no longer going to be of the culture. It's not going to be what she signed up for, what she wanted it to be. So we all going to lose. You might as well not even did the shit. That's our mindset. Because we know what's going to end up happening. If it doesn't, cool. Prove me wrong, please. But I doubt it.
I feel you.
So when you try to take, because what happens is when you try to take black culture to predominantly white spaces, and
I think the whites are gonna infiltrate it.
you want
Take it over?
I understand you want to take the culture and let the culture be shown
And
and
don't
embraced.
We don't mind sharing a little bit.
But the problem is, 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen is You're gonna take the culture here.
It ain't gonna whitewash it.
There you go. We see it all the time.
I get
Hell,
it.
they whitewash the damn Bible.
What you said her name was? Princess Lane?
Princess Lane.
Hey,
Isis.
man.
Princess Isis Lane.
She got a black ass,
Yes, she
baby.
does.
Hey, man. I hope they got some merch because I'm going to buy some.
Big up to her though.
Yeah, facts though.
That's good shit, but I just wish you talked to somebody.
Yeah, I felt like she, you know what I mean? Like, in the spirit of things, she's not doing, like,
No, and they look phenomenal.
wrong.
They look
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they
Like,
look
it is, she's doing everything the correct way. I just feel like I just feel like the outrage is what could happen.
Yeah.
And
Cause you won't have white people going talking about HBCUs don't include. Yeah, we do.
But HBCUs were created because y'all didn't want us there.
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
it'd be
if you take
fire.
it,
It'd be fire to me if she, you know what I mean? She set it up where it was just hey man, this is an exclusive thing. Like this is an exclusive thing. Yeah. You know how fire that shit would be?
And that would be dope if USC says we acknowledge that.
We acknowledge
and
that.
we support that.
Okay.
That would be so dope.
If you ain't black, get the fuck out of here. You can't sign up. Like,
Really feel like hold on.
kiss my ass.
When you try to explain it to people, it's like it's not like I want to hold you out of this experience.
I just want to show you niggas without you taking it over.
Yes.
So I can put some shit in
and
place.
we'll-
Princess, get your shit
And this is the
together.
thing. We'll even put two of y'all niggas at a
Think
time
about
in
this.
here.
Think about this. You think Colonel Sanders came up with the recipe for the chicken? Guarantee he did not.
Sure. But all I'm saying is,
What happened?
all I'm saying is, fam,
Exactly. he took it and he turned it into what? KFC.
all I know about this is
7 herbs and spices. You don't know
Is-
what one spice.
Salt, pepper, nigga.
is to be a part of certain stuff. When you get to a certain level, you gotta be of that level to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So it's like outrage of all of a sudden one day there's just gonna be like 10, 15 white chicks that's just of the level of dancer that need to be in here, and they're just gonna take it over. That's just not gonna happen. Like, it's not going to happen.
You don't think so, but this is the thing.
There's a couple things I know in life. I know nobody's gonna break Barry Bonds' record.
Nope.
Nobody's gonna break Pete Rose's record.
Nope.
And there's not gonna be a group of 15 white chicks that's gonna take over
But it's
the
not.
majorettes in
But it's not
USC.
15. It's a small group.
All right.
So what, the thing is, you said it's not gonna be 15 white majorettes. Okay.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
They gonna have to
Listen.
start their own shit.
That shit's
And
gonna
then
be
they're
in
gonna
the.
find out.
Bro,
it's
That
not
shit's gonna be the motherfuckers who can't make cheerleading. It's gonna be on a fucking white major on that majorette team. That's gonna be that's gonna be the B team. Is what the majorette's gonna end up
It's
becoming.
the Bluebells.
Watch and see, my nigga.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
Let them do it, because they still gonna have to enter these competitions with these people
And get their
and they
ass
can get
smacked.
their ass smacked.
But-
and then eventually they're gonna be
No,
like,
no.
I'm done with this.
And then what's the problem? Well, the problem is, nigga, what she wanted it to be, it's gonna be fucking kaput. It's gonna be the opposite of what she wanted. And us as the blacks know this. That's why we like, baby, we all big ups to what you wanted to do, but this is not gonna work.
Man,
It's gonna be Bring It On.
it looks like it looks to me. It looks like Princess is telling you niggas,
No.
y'all be mad if y'all want to. I'm still gonna do my thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still gonna do my
That's
thing.
And that's basically what she was saying, but she understood because
Like, I get it wholeheartedly.
But
But stop me, nigga.
no, it wasn't. I don't think hers. I think her ideology is like, I want to do this shit.
Yeah.
So this shit for me. I don't give a fuck. I know they gonna steal. I know these white people gonna steal that shit. I know it's gonna happen. However, for me, while I'm here,
Hey, one of the-
I want to do it.
One of the biggest things is you don't want it to be like she leaves and then a predominantly group of white girls come in there and they do it and they're like, yeah, we joined the major group, paying homage to the HBCUs. We put our little flair to it. No,
Do you know? But
I bet money when she leave when she leave, it's either going to die out,
Yeah.
or it's going to be somebody that's still as passionate as her.
Yeah.
That's going to try to keep the tradition of it.
Of
intact.
course.
And I don't think it's going to turn into nothing. It might turn into something crazy, but we cross that bridge when we get there. If
Facts.
it turns into something, I'm going to promise you, I'm going to give you a promise right now. You and all my
Bro,
HBCUs
in 10 years
alums,
from now, I want to come back to this topic because I promise you that shit gonna be Lilia is white than a motherfucker.
Listen to
or it's
me.
not gonna be there.
I'm going to give you this promise, and then we can close this thing out.
I think I'm gonna tweet at her. Hey, so when you leave, what's gonna happen with this?
So,
Can't keep a black cause. I need some.
so if it winds up becoming whitewashed, in a few years, 10 years, 20, don't matter. If I'm alive and I see it whitewashed, I will get my picket, I will get my forks and knives and all that shit, and I'll go march to
No,
USC
we
with you.
don't want to
dog.
march. You know what we gonna do? I want a big ass.
Whatever you-
I told you so shirt. That's what we gonna
Nah.
do. No, we gonna
That's
piss her
what I
house.
do.
We gonna piss her house. Listen, we told you this shit.
Yeah, I'll do it with you,
And
bro.
you know what she gonna say? I don't give a fuck about that.
Damn.
I did this for me.
I wanted to do it.
So, yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Whatever, black man, whatever you get pissed off about, I'm pissed off too.
We weren't really too pissed. It was just, girl, we already knew where this is gonna end. That was like.
Yo,
the
I
second
realized something about HBCUs and dancing gangs, which I
one.
got,
Stop with this.
which
business.
I got in common, nigga. Y'all real sensitive about y'all shit, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Cause like,
But I dare a nigga like, yo, fam. If I got a shirt on,
No.
if I got a shirt on and it's like it might be black and gold,
No, niggas not
but
really gonna do
I got
that.
some
That's
letters.
the media
No,
who
that's
told
not
you
true.
that shit.
That's not true because Shaolin had a shirt. And he even got permission and everything, even though it don't look like no alpha shit, but it looked like alpha shit.
But if I
Keith
said
had on this shirt the other day, and the nigga ran up on him. Hey man, who told you you can wear that shirt? It's like, fam, this don't have nothing to do with you.
Somebody's gonna say this nigga's gonna always say something, right?
That's
It's
fine,
some
but I
part.
just wish they
But
said
this is
something to me.
It depends what though, because you talking on that end, right? But I've seen some egregious shit. I've literally had to
yeah,
punch a nigga in their shit. Like
Like-
you wearing my shit and you got a problem because I say something about it.
Like the Boosie thing.
That's
from a few
different.
years
They let
ago.
him do it.
My thing with the Boosie thing was he was in the airport. He's like, yo, I just need something red to go on my fucking outfit, and they was selling it in the airport.
But
The fuck was
if
he
it's not
supposed
your
to do?
shit, but I get it. If you don't have the knowledge, then okay. But the thing with is,
And who the fuck are you to run down on me about
don't
something
give a-
I'm wearing?
but this is the thing. This when you are a member of something like that, right?
Yeah. Oh, the nigga.
You-
that sat
oh
up
yeah,
there.
because I am a shareholder. Like that's a part of my shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, I get it.
Like honestly, like it's a
Understand.
business too. So if you're not a part of the business, I pay dues for this shit. I actually pay money, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you've taken out of my bottom line. This ain't really your shit. That's fraudulent. They give me my shit. I have a right to say something. You can't be mad. I say something to you. And
No.
you not just
Yeah, listen,
random
this-
niggas gonna come up to me, and this is my shit to ask me.
This is how I see it.
Yeah,
If somebody feels bold enough to
Yeah.
come up to somebody to say something about a shirt that doesn't have any affiliation with what you
okay.
got going
Any
on,
affiliation is
but
different.
it may or may not be stylized that way. I have every right to react how I want to react.
I'm not talking about something that is not. That's like. I'm talking about the
just
actual symbol on your shirt.
Nah, I feel you.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what you're talking about.
No, that was my whole thing about it. It's just like something could be a little bit similar, but not the same, and niggas will go crazy.
But my thing is, that's not the majority. That is a very minimal amount, and people try to make it seem like it's all of us, and that's where I be getting pissed. Like, no, that's a few fucking wackos.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm coming at you on some real shit. I'm not coming at you on something stupid.
Nah, I feel you.
Like that's the and most of HBCUs and all of us, we get out of arms because nigga, people forget us as black people. Period. I'm not gonna go too long, but like when it comes down to like this fraternity shit and this like HBCU shit, motherfuckers died so we can be here. If it wasn't for like our organizations and the people who are part of it, we wouldn't be how far we are now as a people. So it's like, especially as it pertains to some of our most known members like Martin Luther King Jr. and shit like that. Alpha paid a lot for those people to do the things that they've done, like our organizations. Period. So yeah, we get real sensitive about certain shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? One day I walk in the airport.
Nah,
I might
that's-
have a,
but
I might
that's
have a
not
view
gonna
shirt on.
happen most
I
of
might
the
have a
time.
view shirt on, and my V might be a Greek
not
gold and black letter. If somebody run down on me, I might do something crazy,
They
and then I'm gonna have to call you and be like, "Hey, man,
No, see,
one of your brothers is
you just
laying
when
here."
niggas do shit like that, you check them. You check them. But
I'm just saying.
I get
I'm
you.
I'm just letting you know.
But I've literally got into a situation because a nigga had on a whole Alpha shirt, and I was like, I just asked, like, where you cross at? I ain't cross. Then why you wearing my shit?
It's my man.
Like,
It's
the
my
fuck? I was like,
man.
nah, you gotta take that shit off. I ain't taking off shit. He got his ass beat, and he got that shit taken off of him.
But see,
Cause that's my shit. Take my shit off. I told you to take it off. Take it off.
you don't hear how nuts that sounds.
But why? But why?
You fam, you don't hear how
Because
nuts that sounds.
I get it, but the problem was not. I talked to you as a man. I was like, "Hey, my that's not your shit. You gotta take that off." And I tried to explain to him the reason why, and then he got upset and he tried to get big boy in my face. He got his ass beat and got it taken off because it got past the organization.
Nah, I
it
feel
had
you.
to do with me as a man. I tried to explain to you, got a problem with it. Now you got your ass beat because I'm still from the street. That shit ain't had nothing to do with Alpha. I'm from the street. I'm beating your ass because you disrespected me.
I feel you. Well, I'm just saying.
The same.
I'm just saying.
It
I'm
might
not-
sound crazy.
if I'm just walking in the mall and I got the shirt on,
But
I'm not taking my shirt off.
If you don't
gonna have to-
understand, I'll go get you another shirt. As I told him, I will go get you another shirt. But you mad at me? What size, nigga? I'll pay for you to get another shirt.
I don't know. It's still just sound.
But how? But I get it. But the ideologies, people, everybody wants to be like a big man. But no. This is something that means a lot to me. I'm explaining this to you. You didn't understand. But you want to be on some big boy shit. I'm also from the street, and I will beat your ass. It has absolutely nothing to do with my organization. This shit got to do with who I am as a man. If you don't like it, suck my dick from the back.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Y'all be careful who y'all y'all run down.
I mean,
Next.
y'all niggas be careful who y'all run down. I'm good.
Yeah, that's all. And on that note, always remember, no matter the view, it's always with respect. And that's another episode of Views from the Floor podcast.